What's going on, and welcome back to another Legion gear review. And in this video we're going to be going over the Dynamic Principles PIMPS tourniquet pouch and really just talk about their approach to a elastic tourniquet pouch that you can set up via MOLLE and or set up just on a gun belt based off of your personal preferences and or how you just want to set up your kit for the tactical environment that you're working within. So with that and without further ado, we're going to dive right into this thing. This guy is going to cost you roughly around 20 bucks, which is very competitive with some of the other similar products that are on the market. If we were to compare it to some of the other products on the market, especially you'll see here in a little bit like the soil eaters, there is no elastic extra loop on the side for like Sharpie markers and things to be able to write medical information down. So give and take, personal preference, you may want it, you may not, but it is really nice just having something that's simple and straightforward, especially if you're trying to just keep a really low profile. And for this guy, I'm definitely going to throw it on the bottom of a mag carrier pouch and run it through the MOLLE on that, so I don't need that Sharpie marker essentially holder there. So if you're looking for something super simple, it is really nice to have something as simple as this. Now with that, as far as camo patterns and colors go, you do have quite a few options. You've got multicam black, ranger green, coyote, and then black as well. So you do have some options for this guy as far as camo and colors. As far as construction goes, your exterior loop or the front loop is just made out of roughly 4-inch elastic, and then on the backhand side you've got your laser cut nylon, and you got your MOLLE strap on the top half, and then you have your 1/2-inch MOLLE loops essentially to be able to set this up on MOLLE and or just stow your MOLLE strap. So really simple construction, very well made though. For simple as it is fairly impressive. Now one thing with these 1/2-inch MOLLE loops is, you know, there are quite a few companies that are starting to add that feature to their MOLLE. I do like that because it does help with setting things up on belts where you have a 1/2-inch section of MOLLE on the top and a 1/2-inch section of MOLLE on the bottom of that belt. So it does help make those belt configurations a little bit tighter if you want to MOLLE this onto a belt. And then there are some other pouches that I've seen that have external 1/2-inch MOLLE on the exterior, so you can definitely integrate this with some other pouches if you want to. But with that, you have plenty of options because of the MOLLE. You can set it up on a plate carrier, on top of an additional mag pouch, or any type of pouch that has MOLLE on it. And then you can really just set it up on any belt in numerous different configurations, whether it's horizontally or vertically. Now with that, if you want to set this up on a gun belt, one thing that I would recommend if it's going in the horizontal configuration is just take your MOLLE strap and pass that through those loops sections, and that way your strap doesn't interfere with, you know, your kit. It doesn't get snagged on anything. It just helps keep things nice and neat, just like so. And then from here, all you have to do is just take your belt, run the tourniquet pouch onto your belt, and then you're good to go. Now like I was saying, if we were doing a comparison, get this strap out of the way. We've got the soil eater here, which has that elastic loop for a Sharpie marker or any type of other writing utensil. Not necessary, it's nice to have, but you can definitely tell kind of the difference in configurations, even though it isn't much. Now this guy does not have it does not have Velcro on the interior of this pouch, so it is going to slide a lot easier on your belt. It's not going to get caught up on the Velcro. It could be something that they could add in the future, but it is not necessary. But one thing I just want to show you guys is even without that Velcro, your tourniquet is not going to come out of that pouch, and it's going to stay in place and not move around on you. So that is really nice, and you can tell just kind of from the video, this thing's nice and snug on the belt right there. So just food for thought when it comes down to it. When it comes to setting it up, you kind of saw it. You just slide that tourniquet right in, pre-stage your tourniquets, so that way when you're employing them, they're set up in a configuration that's going to enable you. And that is honestly really it when it comes to this guy. I definitely recommend it. Really simple, really straightforward, no issues at all with it. So with that, if you have any questions, please feel free and leave a comment. We will help you out in any way that we can. And with that, like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.